Instagram is a visual platform, as most people know. You will see beautiful photos being shared on there. A lot of people use video on there as well, and you also have the stories feature. I just wanted to give a few tips that I've found to be really beneficial when posting on Instagram and also when increasing engagement. So my first tip is to use hashtags, but to use relevant hashtags. I use a tool called Hashtagger, which Lucy Hall very kindly pointed out to me, and used correctly, it sends your engagement through the roof. Now, what Hashtagger is an app that you can download onto your phone. You can put a keyword search in there, and what it does is it brings up the most popular hashtags that are being used around that particular keyword. It allows you to select up to a maximum of 30. What I tend to do is select top 30 hashtags, but I will go through them and see if there's anything that's not relevant for me and get rid of them. You can then press copy, go into Instagram, add them to whatever your post is, and they'll automatically come up. Tip number 2, stop putting hashtags in your comments. It doesn't work anymore. There's been lots of video tutorials on YouTube that I was watching quite obsessively recently, and it gives you a multitude of reasons not to do it. So make sure that you're putting your hashtags in the actual commentary section of the post. Don't put them in the first comment anymore, because Instagram are not picking them up. I promise it's not going to work. Okay. Tip number 3, use video. Right, video, I can't even stress enough how important it is on any platform. Now with Instagram, you can use up to a maximum of 60 seconds for a post, and it's 15 seconds for a story, okay? If you're gonna do video for a post, you can film it in Square on some of the apps out there, predominantly on your phone. You'll either have landscape or portrait, but then you can upload it and it's generally fine. If you want to use the same footage, repurpose that footage for stories, you will need to use an app like InShot to resize it, because stories are in portrait. If you want to chop up your post and use it for stories, then you can use something like Cut Story, which is a free app where you can upload your video and it will chop it down to the relevant size for the story on Instagram. Really, really useful, fantastic way of repurposing your content. Just make sure that the videos are in the correct sizing before you upload them to Instagram. Tip number 4, which might seem like a strange one because Instagram is a visual platform, is to use audio. Now, I've done some podcasts previously, and what I've started to do is read and record my blog posts, so I have the audio for it. Now, all I do to make that suitable for Instagram is I use something like iMovie. I add an image that's relevant to the audio, so the topic that I'm talking about, and I create a movie in that particular form, so in that format for Instagram. Then what you can do is have a snippet of the audio. It doesn't have to be right at the beginning. Get a juicy piece that's in the middle where it's talking about the topic when you're in your full flow, and make sure it's 60 seconds, and then upload that as a video file to Instagram. Then what you do is you put the link to the blog post or to the podcast in your bio. That way people get a snippet of what the topic's about, and if they want more, you can direct them then to your podcast, your blog, your website, so then you're driving traffic over to that particular piece of content. I hope that you found these tips useful. I've found them useful. This is all stuff that I've tried and tested and it works for me. Please let me know how you get on. Just drop me a comment below and let me know if it works for you. Also, if you've got any other Instagram tips that you think would be useful and that I can share with other people, I'll make sure I give you credit, then please, by all means, drop me an email or just comment below and let me know.